One, two, one, two.
Oye, cuéntame, ¿cómo quedó? Bien, todo bien. Todo bien, en octubre. El 8-20, agosto 20, tengo otro appointment. ¿Te parece? Este es el primario. Ese es el primario. Acuérdate que yo tengo 4 médicos con este. Pero con los demás depende. Oye,
Decía, deja sentarme, porque estoy cansado, deja sentarme, no quiero. Gracias a Dios. Todavía tiene el nombre, pero es de una otra gente. Bueno, el edificio es de Javier y esa gente.
tú no has sabido más de Javier, ¿no?
Javier está muy deprimido, muy mal, Entonces, a él le pagan todos los meses de la renta que dan una mensualidad, a él le pagan. Pero murió el hermano, ¿te acuerdas, Marcelo?
¿El hermano murió?
El hermano sí, murió hace como 3 o 4 años.
Coño. Gracias, no sabía.
Y murió también
callado y está ya.
Testing. We are, Mr. Mayor.
Ok. Sí, especial. Pero se graba y no sé.
Sí, se graba.
Today is Wednesday, May 10th, 2023. It is 6:01 p.m., and this is a special City Commission meeting of the City of West Miami. This meeting is called to order. For the Pledge of Allegiance, please rise.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Madam Clerk, roll call.
Item 2, roll call. Mayor Eric Diaz-Padrón.
Here.
Vice Mayor Juan Blanes.
Present.
Commissioner Candida Blanca.
Yes.
Commissioner Ivan Chavez Jr.
Here.
Commissioner Luciano Suarez.
Yes.
Mayor, you have quorum.
Thank you. Next item.
Item 3, public comments. None, Mr. Mayor.
Seeing none, unless they're invisible. Next.
Item 4, special agenda items. Item 4A, a resolution of the Mayor and City Commission of the City of West Miami approving the employment agreement between the City of West Miami and Edward Silva as city manager, authorizing the city manager, Yolanda Aguilar, to execute the agreement attached herein as Exhibit A, providing for an effective date.
Could I have Mr. Silva actually come to the podium? And you weren't here when we made the resolution, so first I'd like to give you an opportunity to speak, and then we'll ask questions on the contract, and we'll go through it. So please.
Good evening,
introduction.
Mayor, Vice Mayor, Council, and staff. It's an honor to be here in front of you. It's an honor to have received your confidence in the vote to name me your city manager, but I would be remiss if I don't take a second out and congratulate your current manager, Yolanda Aguilar, for the incredible job she's done. 40 years of service and 29 as a manager is extraordinary. I'm looking forward to working for this city. I'm looking forward to getting to work and to getting the things done and the visions that you as a council, as a whole body have, and move the city forward to your vision and your direction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This moment, I'd like to, before we start discussion, I'd like to fill in a blank here on item 3.1, annual salary. The salary that we've been discussing is $195,000, which is in line with,
Page,
that's page 3,
page 3.
section 3.1. That's the only blank on the contract.
Salary.
And that number was come about by looking at the, there was a study done through all the cities and looking at what every city pays proportionally to population. So that is in line with every city in this county. So with that, is there any questions or comments on the item?
Mr. Mayor, if I
Yes.
may, there's another correction that I made yesterday
Okay.
in section 3.2.4, actually 3.2.5, titled
It's the-
automobile.
It's highlighted, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It is a monthly amount.
Yes, correct.
Mayor, what page you said was?
Which for one? For the one that the manager mentioned, or the one I mentioned?
The one he mentioned is page 3.
It's page 3.
And page 4 on the other one.
It's item 3.1, and then the one,
321 more.
Yep.
321.
no, 3.3 1. So it's there. It's right there.
3.1.
3.1.
Oh, 3.1.
And then the other item was 3.2.5, the next page. That's the one that's highlighted. That's highlighted, the correction's highlighted.
3.225.
Right,
Yeah, that's mostly what.
so. I expect everyone's gotten a chance to review it. Does anyone have any questions, concerns, comments? On the table? Okay,
I would like to make a motion
go ahead.
with a caveat
Okay,
that Mr. Silva, our incoming new city manager, start I think the original date was the 31st.
30th.
The 30th.
I would like them to start on the 17th.
17th.
I believe that our incoming city manager is able to.
So the 17th is
It's a Wednesday.
It's a
is
Wednesday.
Madam Manager, do you have any issues with your benefits? I know we were discussing things related to your,
Right,
outside benefits.
and we had discussed the end of the
Yeah.
month because of my benefits, my
Yeah.
Medicare Part A, Part B, which I've applied
Yeah.
for. As a matter of fact, I was on the phone with Social Security today, and I'm also transitioning at the end of the month to my husband's insurance with the
Yeah.
Miami FOP. And I cannot do that, I have to have a coverage until the end of the month.
could we, and I want to accommodate that, as we've mentioned before. So can we have a time period where you are an employee of the city of West Miami, overlap? I'm saying, how can we structure that? How-
It doesn't affect me in terms of pension benefits because I don't have a pension benefit
Right, no,
anymore.
I'm just talking to accommodate
So-
your benefit.
Right, as
issue.
long as,
Yeah, I don't want to impact your
right,
transition of benefits. I want to
Right.
make sure that that's not
Right.
an issue.
and
So-
if it suits the vice mayor and this is what the commission want, I will absent myself until, and allow Mr. Silva to get acquainted.
But you'd still be in the benefit, that you'd still be able to, you'd
If
still be an
I'm on
employee
payroll,
Okay,
if I
that's-
am on payroll
until 30th.
until the
Got
30th.
it. Okay, so that's possible, that overlap period? Okay, I just want to make
Yes.
sure that doesn't impact the benefits you are, I don't want
No.
you to have a gap.
No,
Okay.
I'm fine like that.
Okay.
So what is the answer? Your proposal is he start at 17?
Yes.
Listen,
That's your proposal.
I mean,
Is any difficulty, the conversation you with the manager?
no.
We just
Well, I'll-
resolved the issue.
Yeah, I was just making sure there's no gap, because.
So
I
it's
mean,
okay for you that Mr. Silva start at 17?
Sure, if this is the what the
okay for you?
commission, the preference of the commission, I'm fine with that, sir.
I want to be sure that I
Yes,
specifically
as long
know
as
exactly
my
what-
benefits are intact until
Right.
that I can make that change at the
Yeah.
end of the month, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm sort of confused.
You-
Now, if you have, you're going to have dual managers at some point?
No, I mean, no. The goal would be that Yolanda we make sure that she is still on payroll to the 30th, to make sure that her benefits, there's no gap in the benefits. I don't want to impact any benefits.
So she would not be a manager?
Let me,
Vice Mayor, why don't you
let me
clarify what
be
you're trying to
clear,
do?
okay? The motion is that the incoming city manager, Mr. Silva, start effectively on the 17th, next Wednesday. He becomes the city manager. And all authorities and whatever it is that falls under that title falls under him.
And I
So-
understand
so
that.
So there
and I
will only
understand that,
be one city manager.
And I understand that, but my question is this, I mean, the position, how would you title then Yolanda Aguilar until the 30th?
Well, that's up to you guys to figure out.
That's for me to figure out?
Yeah, that's not for you, but
That's
yeah.
not for me to figure out. You're the one that appoints.
Does there need to be a title?
Yes, sir. I mean, somebody had to sign contracts and somebody,
He's the city
Well,
manager.
He
Let
does
me-
not have signature in the bank until you all pass a resolution.
Correct.
He couldn't sign documents in effect that have
Correct.
banking
Which
transactions attached to those.
So-
when is the
so-
next? Wait, hold on. She's correct about that. When is the next? You both sent me a resolution at some point recently.
Yes.
On in regards to that.
Yes,
In
I
regards to
sent
that
it,
point.
yes.
You sent me that resolution. So when is the next commission meeting?
The 17th.
May 17th.
so
And
maybe
that resolution is on the agenda
So
for
maybe
that
17th
day.
is not a good date. If to accomplish, what your goal, I guess, is to just, be able to start going on your items, maybe the 18th would be a better idea, because you're talking about transitioning, the item is on the agenda, right?
The
Go for
item
it.
is on the agenda, but allow me to let you know that even if we are expeditiously transacting those resolutions or transmitting those to the banking institutions, It may take paperwork, a couple days to get that resolution and get his signature on all the cards. All the signature cards have to be changed by the bank. That's why I put that on the agenda for the 17th, Mayor,
Right.
in anticipation of a new city manager coming in, with an effective date of May 30th, which is what Mr. Silva and I had talked about and what
Right.
you and I had talked about. If there's a desire for me to step down, I'll step down immediately. I have no problem with that.
No, we're not trying to do that. So, Vice Mayor, what are your,
And the fact that if I step down immediately, okay, and you're going to pay me my wages until the end of the month, I'm fine with that, if that is the will of the commission
but that
and
doesn't-
what the
that
vice
doesn't-
mayor
that doesn't.
would like for me to do.
That doesn't help us, though. So
My
let's-
question is.
But, but what I'm trying to
Excuse me,
say is
excuse
if
me,
I
excuse me,
step
excuse me,
down.
Excuse me. And my question is this, in what capacity legally I am supposed to conform this in here? I understand the will of the vice mayor, and you can take out the opinion that, or the decision that can be so, but I need to find out in what capacity we would appoint or leave Yolanda Aguilar as what until May 30th.
Senior advisor, whatever,
How about assistant city manager?
Good, I think that's wonderful.
you know.
What
That
is
way, that way, if there's anything to be signed, it can happen, or anything that, that is not updated to Mr. Silva to have, she can assist and,
That's exactly what I was going to suggest, Mr. Vice Mayor.
okay, all right, well, there you go, that's the
Assistant
solution.
city manager or deputy city manager, one of the two.
Yeah, I mean, whatever, it's, yeah.
So,
So,
so the caveat is on the 18th?
Again, look, it doesn't really, I would just do it the 18th, but like the manager mentioned, it doesn't, it's not gonna, even after the resolution, it's not gonna take effect with the banks, but I, just to make it cleaner, I would say the 18th. I would say the 18th if you want to make it cleaner,
Okay, so,
because after that resolution.
so the resolution changes to the date of the 18th, that will be next Thursday?
Correct, it'll be the day after the commission meeting on the 17th. Yes, Thursday.
So we are going to have another meeting on the 18th.
No.
17th.
No, the 17th, we're going to have our regular meeting, the meeting we already have scheduled. On that meeting, the manager and the attorney had already an item coming to change the bank signatures, as that we have to do by, and so that's going to be on the 17th. The idea to accommodate the vice mayor's motion would be to have Ed start on the 18th after that resolution is passed. It's not much of a difference.
so that's his motion now on the table?
I mean, you asked-
So the date, the finish is May 30, no, it's going to be May 17.
18th.
18th now, I guess.
That's your motion, and that's the, you discuss right now, right?
Yes.
Is that your motion, Mr. Vice Mayor?
Yes.
So, with the understanding that it's not going to affect your benefits that you've earned, obviously, after being here for so long, I'm okay seconding that motion as well. At the end of the day, Madam Manager is going to still be here as a consultant, so I don't think the dates matter. It just lets Ed come in now and start off. And
Sure. And if you want to approve the resolution this evening for the bank accounts, we could get to work on that tomorrow and make it an effective date of May 17th, or this Friday at the end of the day. It doesn't affect me, Mayor, whatever
Okay.
works
Can we
best
do
for
that,
the
Mr.
city.
Attorney?
I'm sorry?
Can we do that? I think
Yes,
it's by
sir, you can.
By four-fifth vote, we can include it in
Yes,
this?
sir, you can include it in the agenda today.
In
Excuse
the
me,
motion.
let me finish.
Oh, no,
Let me finish.
yeah, let's make, yes.
My
go ahead.
understanding is this, that the motion would be as amended, appointed Yolanda Aguilar as deputy or as assistant city manager as the vice mayor suggested, and to have Mr. Silva be the manager on the 18th of May, right?
Yes.
And that will be the friendly amendment that we have on the motion.
Go ahead.
Well, the 18th is because we had to wait for that resolution, but if we're going to vote on having
advance and have all the
Wait,
banking information.
when is this resolution coming now? Go ahead, I'm gonna put.
Mayor, we have the draft of the resolution
Well,
downstairs. I can go
I-
downstairs, get it, and you may.
I'm sorry, before you continue with that, when were you leaving? I know you were leaving at some
I'm
point.
leaving on the 16th.
You're
I
leaving on the
won't be-
16th.
I won't be here on the meeting of the 17th. I have
So, okay,
my acting city
so no,
clerk.
that's actually an important, that's actually important. So, who has the ability to swear in manager? You would, right? You would have that ability,
I do.
right? Okay. So that's actually important, that's an important fact that we have to keep in mind.
Mhm.
The clerk
Um,
will be out for how long?
for a while, right?
2
For
weeks?
15 days, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be out until next month. Okay. So, yeah, I guess, you have the resolution, the resolution's written, I've read it.
Yes, we
Yeah, okay.
we have the draft. Let me go downstairs and print copies, and I'll bring them to you if I may, Mr. Mayor.
Please. No, you're not getting excuse to go to the restroom.
It is your wish, Mr. Mayor and Commissioners, to have Yolanda Aguilar to execute this contract today, right?
Yeah, yes,
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. As amended.
Well, we haven't voted on it, but yes.
So are we having 5 minutes break?
She's going to print.
She's gonna print it now.
The new resolution with the date.
Just stay put.
Mr. Mayor, if I
Yes.
may,
Yes,
I
please.
believe we may have an issue or
Okay.
maybe not.
Tell me.
If I become the assistant city manager for a
Yep.
few days until the end of the month,
Mhm.
I will not be the ex-official city clerk.
Okay.
So Mr. Silva may be able to become the ex-official city clerk.
But he can't swear
He
himself
will.
in.
I'm sorry?
But he can't swear himself in.
No, he cannot.
So who
I'm
can
a
we?
notary public. I mean, I don't need a title. I
Well,
mean,
yeah, sure. Let me just clarify this, because this was going to be an issue regardless, because of the clerk's
Right.
absence from past the 30th. Who can swear in Mr. Silva from the city?
I can swear him in.
You can swear him in as a notary public? I mean,
I can swear him
I don't
in
know
as
how
a
that works
notary
on this one,
public.
so.
I can swear him in,
I think-
and
I
I
think
would be
you have
honored
to
to
be-
do so.
You have to be a notary public?
You do?
Yeah, what
I
about
thi-
you?
I think Assistant Chief Pete Delgado is also a
Well,
notary.
yeah, but she's notary, so it's, I mean, that's not a problem. So, but no, a notary can,
Problem.
a notary, but is that all that's required, Mr. Attorney? I mean, I'm not gonna put you on the spot, because I know this is a random question, but,
I am an international law notary, so I could notarize in the United States and throughout the Americas.
right.
By order of the State Department.
Yeah, the question
state
is
of
not,
Florida.
we have a lot of notaries up here. The question is, does it just have to be a notary in order to swear him in, or does it have to be a city clerk?
No,
It can be a notary, it can be,
Okay, that's the
you have
question.
been sworn in the past by priests.
Okay, no, that's the question, then
But
the
the
manager
issue
Aguilar
is this-
can,
The issue is this, Mr. Mayor. If the clerk goes onto vacation, and the manager is going to be the manager and the clerk, that cannot be. You cannot have two titles at the same time.
that's what
So
I'm,
you have to appoint someone to serve as a clerk for
okay,
the purpose of acting as a clerk.
okay, because,
You have to have an acting clerk in order to do that pursuant to our charter
okay,
and pursuant to Florida law.
because that was gonna be an issue regardless,
Yes, sir.
because Yolanda wouldn't be able to swear him in on the same time that was an issue regardless, so, and the clerk was gonna be absent past the 30th, so,
The manager can swear and appoint pursuant to our charter, a clerk in
Okay.
absence of the
Correct.
clerk,
okay.
okay?
Do we have an idea of who we're going to appoint clerk? I don't know that we've both been on vacation the same time before.
it may well be that we can appoint or the manager may want to appoint Mercy Soler from the back.
Well, I think you would have to appoint that.
Or I would appoint
Yeah.
her. A NERI can designate an acting clerk before
Okay.
she leaves, given the fact that I will not be the city manager. And I'd like to go on
No, she
record
would-
to say,
she-
to
she's-
say something here,
Yeah.
and I hope no one takes it personal. And especially you, because you're coming in, and, you know, I'd like to have a wonderful relationship with you. I would rather step down completely and start as an advisor to the manager come June 1st.
When?
June 1st, and if you want to pay me for the rest of the month, that's fine. If you don't, it's fine too. No big deal. You know, it's obvious that Mr. Blanes has reasons for wanting for me to step down immediately and not wait until the 30th, which is what we had all agreed to, you know, over numerous conversations. I take offense by his comment and by his not wanting to wait another 2 weeks. And I respect the office that he holds a lot, but I'm not going to sit here and be belittled by this man. I won't.
Wait,
Not at this stage of the game.
Hold on. We're getting to a very personal point here.
You're taking this personal.
Sir,
This got nothing to do
everything with you
personal.
becomes personal. I'm sorry. Everything.
You know, one of the reasons that I'm bringing it, are we live? Can I speak?
Yes, we are.
One of the reasons that I'm bringing this up
Sit down.
is because there's a dire situation. There's a lack of reporting to a certain department, and we have an extension, and this work needs to get done as soon as possible. So I just felt that it was efficient to have you and to have him come in. At the same time, it gives him the opportunity to get acquainted with the city, and at the same time, it gives you the opportunity to do the work that you were supposed to do that you didn't do.
I was going to do that irrespective of it, but.
Well, we
you
have
know,
an extension. We have an extension because the work was not done. Just like we lost a $200,000 Florida.
No fault of
recreational
mine,
grant.
Vice
Okay,
Mayor
this is-
Blanes. You know, I take the blame for everything.
So if you want to take it personal, but it's always the will of the commission.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And
So-
I
so don't-
respect
so
the will
don't
of the
take it personal,
commission.
Because you're going to have to take it personal with the whole commission.
Hold on. This is
Well, obviously, then you're already saying you have all the votes that you need.
this is getting
If it so happens.
Please.
this is getting very.
You assume a lot of things.
Sir,
You're so.
You've said enough,
you're
with
the
all due
person-
respect.
You are the person that is so
Oh,
less self-aware that I've ever met.
hey,
thank you.
You have
Enough.
no idea.
Thank you.
Enough.
Thank you.
Please. Can we get back on track? Because this has become.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Madam Clerk, when you were absent printing these things out, it became apparent that you have to appoint an acting city clerk, because neither Yolanda nor you can be city clerk in that time period.
I have a deputy, Mercy Soler.
Okay, thank you. And she has the ability to swear people in,
She
I would
might.
imagine.
She's not a notary public. I
But
don't know if that
she's
makes
not,
a
but
difference.
The city attorney has done it in the past,
Okay,
so the city attorney
So
can swear
okay.
Mr. Silva in.
all right.
He swore me in the
Yes,
past, so Mr. Villalobos can do it.
Let's go ahead and simplify all of this in here.
Yes,
There's
please.
a motion on the table by the Vice Mayor. And the motion on the table should take precedence to any other thing, except that any friendly amendment can be done. So
Okay.
the motion that I understand, because I have to be very clear onto what I put in paper. Motion by the Vice Mayor is that Mr. Silva is going to take the office of the manager of the City of West Miami on the, Mr. Vice Mayor?
The 17th.
On the 17th, okay. On the 17th, then, my understanding, so I can clarify the record, is that Yolanda Aguilar is going to be either deputy mayor, as the vice mayor suggested, or the assistant manager. Is that correct, Mr. Commissioner, Mr.
Correct,
Vice Mayor?
if you deem that correct, yes.
Oh, okay. So then, my understanding is that the sitting city clerk is going to be absent because she's on vacation, and she's going to appoint a deputy city clerk. Is that correct, Madam Clerk?
No, she's my deputy. I've appointed her a long time ago, Mercy Soler.
Okay, Mercy Soler.
Yes.
So then, on the time that whoever has to swear who, I will be the one that's swearing in the manager? Mr. Mayor?
Is that a question for me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, can you do it? I mean, you
Yes,
said you've
I
done it
can
in the
do
past.
that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you were voluntold.
Okay. So the next step is to either hear a second on the Commissioner, I'm sorry, Vice Mayor Blanes.
I seconded that motion earlier after clarifying that sitting manager doesn't lose any of her benefits. My decision with that is because we have somebody with a lot of experience that's going to come in and work alongside of her as a consultant. She'll be a consultant. So we aren't losing anyone. We're gaining someone by moving this forward. That's the way I look at it, and that's why I seconded that motion.
Okay. Not as a consultant, but a deputy
Correct.
manager, is that correct?
Correct.
Until
Yes, because, yes, that is correct.
Okay. Thank you.
That is a wild wind, okay. Wait, so what, do we have
We
have
need a
table?
motion to adopt,
Mayor, I have a question.
Yeah.
Mayor, you need
Please.
to, we need to vote.
Okay,
Wait,
hold on.
Motion and
There's there's a motion and a second, right?
Yes,
Okay, so,
we
Call
need
the
to
roll.
call the
okay, do it.
vote. Yeah,
I
okay.
have a question for you.
Go for it. Yes,
You are the mayor.
yes.
You are a lawyer. We
I
do
pretend to
not
be.
have any conflict after this discussion we have been having here.
Any conflict in what?
The 17
No,
is no conflict.
that's a legal question to me, Mr.
yes,
Mayor.
yeah,
You
please.
should not answer that. No,
Please.
there's no conflict, sir.
Okay, thank you.
The mayor is not supposed to give legal,
yeah,
excuse me, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah, I'm not a lawyer up here, so it's
The
fine.
mayor is not supposed to give legal opinion of being a mayor, even though he's a lawyer.
All right, Madam Clerk,
Yes, Commissioner Blanca, how do you vote?
Yes.
Commissioner Suarez,
Yes,
Commissioner Chavez,
yes.
Vice Mayor Blanes.
Yes.
Mayor Diaz-Padrón.
yes,
5-0, item passes.
thank you.
Okay, so we're clear now. Are we going to vote on the actual contract of Mr. Silva?
That was the contract.
That was the
Okay.
resolution. Now you need to vote on including, first on including the resolution on the agenda, which was not included. And
I need a motion to include resolution, the resolution on the bank signatures onto the agenda.
Motion.
We have a motion,
Second.
we have a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Saying none is included. Please please read the resolution.
Yes, this is a resolution of Mayor and City Commission amending resolution blank, which this is the last resolution that was adopted, including the city manager's signature, which I get the resolution number. By removing the bank signature of Yolanda Aguilar, city manager, who has resigned effective May 29, 2023 at midnight, and adding the signature of Edward Silva as city manager with an effective date of May 30th, 2023, and adding the name and signature of Iliana Adai, accounting clerk, providing May 30th, 2023 effective date. So I think,
My understanding that that would be amended as well. but
yes,
it's-
yes, because this is a draft we had.
So
Yeah,
you
it
need
was,
a motion to amend the resolution, Mr. Mayor?
Motion.
Second.
Wait, where's the amendment?
May 29th.
The amendment would
Oh,
be,
oh,
it says
oh,
May
oh.
30th.
Got it.
Instead of May 30th,
Understood.
May 17th.
Understood. All right, we have a motion and a second.
Yes.
Do you want to call the roll?
As amended, Commissioner Suarez, how do you vote?
yes,
Commissioner Blanca?
Yes.
Commissioner Chavez?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Blanes?
Yes.
Mayor Diaz-Padrón?
Yes,
5-0, item passes.
thank you.
Okay.
Next
As
item.
far as I know, the Yolanda Aguilar can go out to the bank tomorrow, and Mr. Silva can go out to the bank tomorrow and change the signature on the bank.
The way it works,
Yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Villalobos, is
Explain it, please.
we transmit the resolution, it has to be executed by the clerk, and the bank will prepare signature cards. Generally, they come out here and make sure that they have someone, they bring a witness to see the person sign in front of them with their ID. I can tell you that we will do everything in our power to do this before the end of the week. As well, Mercedes is leaving the country on Sunday on vacation for 2 weeks.
Also, okay.
So, we will try to accomplish this, or at least,
I have to go on vacation.
yeah, so do I, so do I.
This is probably a good time.
I'll just get on one of your vacations.
Yeah. So, we will try to accomplish all of this. If it's outside of our hands, I just want to
Yeah.
leave it on the record that it's not
Correct.
going to be on us. So what I'm going to do is have him change, the signature, especially the payroll account and everything, effective May 17th. That'll give the bank a couple days to prepare the paperwork.
Okay.
So we may not get Mercedes' signature. Hopefully, they will honor that, or we'll get her to go to the bank, or have them come back when she returns from her vacation.
Okay.
And the reason for adding Ileana Adai is we added a third person to the accounting office a while back ago. Ileana has proven to be a very trustworthy employee, and in situations such as this one, where you have people that are out, it's very important that you have a bank signer.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Something else on this agenda, right?
Yes, that's
Okay,
all, Mr.
thank God.
Mayor.
Can I get a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Yes, this is,
Meeting adjourned.
6:33.